Alright, hey guys, so today I will be showing you how to install Mac OS X onto pretty much any PC. This is called a Hackintosh, and yeah, I'll be showing you specifically for my PC today, but this would pretty much work on any PC. It's just that you'll have a couple things that will be a little bit different on other machines. Now, the computer that I'll be using is a HP EliteBook 820, the G2, and my tutorial will be based on this and other HP machines that are supported by the special tool that I will use. Not to say that this won't work on other computers that aren't HPs, they will work as well, but you will just need to do a little bit more work to get it working for you. Wow, said work a lot of times. Alright, anyways, so let's get started. Here's a list of the things that you will need. So first you'll need two USB sticks. One that's 8 gigabytes or more. Now this will be to host your OS X installer, the boot USB. And the second one will need to be roughly 4 gigabytes because I don't think there's really any USBs that are smaller than 4 gigabytes anymore. And this one will just host the tools that you might be using and that you will be downloading. Now, please make sure to download the downloads I have in the description. You'll need every single one of them, especially if you're doing this on the HP machine. Now, you also need Transmac, which is a great utility. This is what it looks like here, but we'll get back to that in just a second. You will also need a working PC. Now, if you're doing this on a laptop, you'll need a keyboard and a mouse, but obviously if you have a desktop, you won't need these since you already have them. And you also need a lot of patience. Trust me, you will need it. Alrighty, now to start off with, let's go. So this is the folder I have with all the stuff that I've got downloaded. Now, I will be hosting this file for you guys because I cannot find this anywhere on the internet as no one else seems to have it uploaded. But this file I'll be linking you to someone else's download, same with this file and the official download for this one. Just because I don't want these files hosted by me. Now anyways, let's start by opening up Transmac. This is one of the most vital tools that we have. Now as you open it up, just go through it like normal. Next, 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 and then install. Now I'm not going to install it because I've already got mine. Alright, and once it's finished, you're going to want to open it up. So go Transmac and run as administrator. Yes. And now just wait for the 10 seconds just because this is a free version. It says it's only available for 15 days, but I've already had this for like 3 days and it hasn't gone down at all, so I don't know if there's any problems with that, but cool. Now once you load it up, you're going to want to plug in your USB. So I've already done so, and it's the SanDisk Cruiser U for me. So if you plug yours in and you go refresh, it should pop up at the bottom. Now be very, very careful that you only select the USB and not one of your internal hard drives, because this tool will reformat it, and if it's your C drive, it's going to cause you very big issues because you're not going to be able to use Windows. Now anyways, let's go on. So what you're going to want to do is now right click on it and go format. Okay, so click it again and now name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine Mac OS X boot. Okay, or actually I'll make it USB. Press OK, press yes, and let it format the drive. It doesn't take too long, it takes about 20-30 seconds if you're lucky, depending on what you're using, if it's USB 2 or USB 3. Alrighty. And that's complete. Okay, now you're gonna want to go into your USB here. You're gonna want to open OS X. Actually, sorry, my bad. You want to right click on it and you want to go restore disk image. Sorry guys, took me a couple times to get that. Press yes. Then you want to go select the DMG file. go down to HP ProBook. No, whoops. Go to LPone version and press open. Sorry guys. And then press OK on that. And that'll start formatting your USB disk. Just press yes, and it'll put everything in there. Now, this process might take a little bit of time again, depending on what sort of drive you're using. But yeah, just give it a moment, and I'll be back when it's done.
Tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all.
Truth will break your chains, we have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. fighting for. Run away, run away. And I know, and I know, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Alright guys, so you should see a new drive pop up now once you've formatted that completely and that's finished. So I'm just gonna drag that over to the screen here now. Alrighty. So you see it there. And now what you're gonna want to do is you want to go to the folders that I gave you again. So I'm just gonna bring that over as well. Put it side to side. Okay, like that. Now, what you want to do is go into the EFI folder I provided, and the USB would most likely already be labeled EFI. Just copy the contents of the folder EFI inside it, so go like this. Actually, my apologies. Sorry about that, guys. You actually want to copy it from here, so delete those files that you just popped in there. And copy like that. So just drop it in there. Alrighty. And that's it, you're done. That's everything you need to create the bootable USB for Mac. Now, if you'd like to follow us over to the Mac now, I will show you how to go ahead and set the system up on your Mac and configure it to work on your on your PC, and to configure it to work on your PC, specifically the HP EliteBook 820G2, but other PCs will work similarly to this. Alright guys, meet you over there now. Okay guys, so now I will be showing you how to install the operating system onto the actual computer. So here is the USB that I created with the OS X files on it. You're going to want to plug it into your machine. Alrighty. Turn it on. And now you're going to want to press F10 if you've got a HP laptop, or whatever settings you need to get into your BIOS on your machine. Alright, let it do its thing. Now you want to go into main, so not going to touch anything here. Go into advanced. Your machines may have different settings, but as I was saying, we're going to want to go to boot options first, and I want to scroll down, and you're going to get the boot mode. You want to select UEFI hybrid with CSM. Alright, now I've already done that, I'm not going to change it, and you can change your boot order if you want. I'm not going to change my boot order, and I believe there's some other settings, just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so you need to go to security tab, and if you've got system management on yours, you can uncheck it. I haven't unchecked it on mine. It seems to work fine. I forgot to even do that one, and it worked. It says hard disk tools as well. Just go in there. If you have a drive lock, make sure you take that off. That's actually imperative. Go back to main. Now you want to go into the advanced tab again, and boot again, and then you want to scroll down. If you've got fast boot selected, you should check it. Make sure you've got that checked. Also check SD boot, floppy, PXE, USB device, PCIe if you've got one of those, and customize boot. And as I said before, yep, UEFI hybrid. Oh, never mind. Go back to advanced device configurations, and you want to do select as I have selected. So USB legacy, USB 3.0. You want to support 512. Don't turn that on. Data execution, 6 gigabytes per second. AHCI, speed charging. You can have that on if you want. You can have that on as well. Make sure you turn that off for the moment. Both of them. And yeah, there you go. Go in here, and it's the same. And last one, make sure you have those all selected. Alright, now let's go out of here, and we're going to install the OS. So just go back, press yes for yours. I'm not going to change anything on mine. Now you're going to want to press F9 once it reboots. Alrighty. Then you're going to go boot from external USB hard drive. Now this is important for now because we're going to boot from UEFI mode. So if you enter, and mine says this here, but just imagine that's not there. You'll just have external. So go into there, and pretty sure actually also go into options and make sure here you've got your boot arg set to dart equals 0 as I do, and also kext dev mode equals 1. Okay, so then you go down to return, and you go to external, and we're going to boot. Alright, so just give it a moment to boot up. It does take some time because you are booting from a USB. So let it go. Alright, ignore that. That might scare you, but it's fine. Still doing its thing. It looks frozen, but it's not. It's fine. Let it keep going.